Please stay alive. Um, he's gonna step out of the protection
Sure.
to go start beating the shit out of that
Yeah. Are you
the
going for
right
the two
hand.
fingers, I assume? Yeah. Go for
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to bonus action rage. Um, and yeah, for right now, we're gonna we're gonna give it all. We're gonna do Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
And we're also gonna reckless attack.
Yeah.
Um,
Go for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
that is advantage. Take that. Put that minus on there. That -5. Um,
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's
19.
19 hits.
Okay. Cool, cool. And the second attack is a
Okay. Do you want to know how many hit points you have to do to kill it, or do you want to be a mystery? Want to be a surprise?
yeah. Tell me the number I need to need to get.
I say this just because I know you're one of the few people who can actually crest this in a single turn. One of the fingers is still fully alive. It's 35 hit points. Second finger had been injured previously. It's an additional 18 hit points. So in total, it would be 43 hit points. 42
43.
hit points,
Cannot
excuse
do
me.
it. 42. Cannot do it. Oh,
You
well,
need
let's see.
42 to cut this thing down. Oh, that's not looking a good start.
And
All right, so 23, 24, 25, 37. Oh my god. Oh my god. 45 points of damage. You just
help me
barely
not.
managed. So, Duradon, how would you like to do this? As you cut down a
Yeah,
massive giant hand.
he tells Kipley or asks of Kipley, not to die, and then fucking rages and leaps out of the fucking bubble. And again, he's left-handed, or I'm left-handed, so there's clearly a beef with right hands. Um,
On sight with right hands.
Yeah, and
Love it.
fucking cleaves the hand off and just spins and turns and looks to the right hand, ready to take whatever punishment it's getting ready to deal
Sure.
out.
Which, by the way, as you cut through these things, the fingers are as thick as tree trunks. Like, is legitimately impressive from not just a state of point of like of pure raw strength that you're cutting for these things, but also how much power of a swing and precision that you have to accurately cut through them without stopping and hitting or catching anything. And as you do one clean large cleave, you just in the same strike cut the two remaining fingers off, and you watch the hand spouts out blood that spatters over the entire deck of the ship, covering it in this deep like dark purple crimson, and the right hand just falls limp and goes into the ocean. Cool. Left hand still standing though, sitting pretty at full HP. That's Duradon Kipley. Right hand is defeated. Left hand stands. We stand left hand.
Alright, well, Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. I don't know why. It sounded so like so terrified you said that. 15 hits. 25 hits.
Ooh.
Pop. That is 8 and 8. 16 points. Nice. Pinky looking hurt, but still standing. Cool. Mammoth. Or any bonus actions from me, Kipling.
No.
Gotcha. Mammoth, that's you.
What are the state like? How
Right hand
damage?
is dead. Left hand has all 5 fingers left. Pinky is hurt for 16 points, but still has plenty left to go in it. It's within 10 feet of the ship.
Okay.
If you'd like, because you have the broom, you can attempt to make a melee attack with Shillelagh. Or you can use
Fuck
range. Up to you. Do you want to Shillelagh it?
Yeah, and then I could like get back into the zone, right? Into Raymond's
You can,
net.
but it'll get an attack of opportunity. As you jet in, jet out.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make me a melee attack using your wisdom modifier. As you sitting on the broom still, just
Ah.
20 definitely hits.
Fuck
Eight,
yeah.
8 points of damage. Like, almost like when you see a lot of monks in training, when people slap their hands to kind of like build up resistance to pain, you just whip around Tadpole and just whack, slam it onto the pinky, and the pinky just kind of it just kind of like vibrates a little bit, like kind of just goes up and down, responding to the pain. It's still hanging on, but by a thread. Cool. And do you stay there or do you rush back?
We'll rush back.
You lucky bastard. What is your AC?
18.
What is it?
18.
Oh my god. That rolled a 3 on the die and it has a +10 to hit, so that's a 13 to hit. It
Damn.
reaches out to grab you, and you fly through the hand on the broom, kind of like how you can crest for a wave when you're surfing. You fucking ride in between, doing a little bit of a swirl, and you make it back into Lehman's tiny hut. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
You get hit by that, you would have been fucked. Mustang, that's you.
All right. We're gonna step outside the hut and start blasting.
Step out, pop, pop.
We're gonna use normal bullets this go around.
No more bullets. Go for it.
Right. Ooh, a natural 20. Yay! So that's
Ooh,
29.
good shit.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh, sad damage though. 12 points of damage. And then second one as 24 to hit for another 10 points. So that's
10?
24 in total.
So you
And then I'll step back inside.
you fan the hammer, 2 bursts of smoke, pinky goes flying off. Fucking he shoots another finger, bullet goes right through that finger. Hurt, not down yet though. Good shit. Rictus.
He will put his shield on his back, grab his warhammer by both hands, and take off running at it.
Yeah, and you can make a melee attack and run back because it does not have a reaction. Go ahead and make
Okay.
me those melee attacks. Oh, and while I'm at it, before I forget,
First one's a 12.
completely forgot to. 12 hits. They're gonna be an AC of 10.
And then the second one.
Whoa. I started kicking my feet and blushing when I rolled a nat 20. Jesus Christ, Ash, get yourself together. And Reese will go right after you because I forgot to pilot Reese their time. Cool. So that is 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's just barely holding on. The 4th finger is hurt, but not yet dead. But Reese is going to go ahead and do some how to tame your hand shit and put her tiny hand in the palm of this massive hand and gonna go ahead and cast Inflict Wounds. Or as she says on her sheet, I don't know how to actually pronounce that. Let me go. What level spell slot does she have? We'll do this at 2nd level, so it'll be 4d10 if it hits. That is a +9 to hit. Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
I Wow. Cool. I need to go ahead and roll 2 additional d10 on top of that, because she upcast it to 2nd level. Only 4 points, but still, that is 2 back-to-back for kicking. Jesus Christ. Woof. So there's a whopping 40 points of damage. So, Rictus, you boof, smashing it with your hammer. You run back. As you run back, Reese kind of high fives you as you kind of pass off. And then carrying on that high five, she slaps the palm, and you watch as a black energy pulses through the veins, and you can see necrotic energy run up 2 fingers. 1 finger doesn't fall off, but it wilts down, and you watch as all the blood shrinks and is just a long, spindly bone left inside of it. And that bone then crumbles into ash and falls off. And the other finger wilts down into just barely hanging on. Hell yeah. That is the end of all your turns, though, so it does get an attack. But since it lost 2 fingers, it does lose some modifiers. Ooh. So you're on the bubble, luckily. Actually, no, Durdon, you're still outside the bubble, right?
Yeah, I'm outside the bubbles.
Perfect. It's going to go for you then, which means it gets advantage because you recklessly attacked.
Yeah.
It's going to hit no matter what, but I was looking for that crit, and I got it. You're lucky, though, because it would have been 5d8, but it's a d8 for each finger that is still alive. So that's 3d8 double to 6d8. It could have been 10. Could have been 10. That is 41 points of bludgeoning damage. Reduced down to 20.
I'm going to use my reaction for crystalline carbonite, as well as it gets a little spirit guide attached to it.
Yeah. As the blow hits you, I need you to go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
Cool. Lord be with me. I've been saving this. Fucking.
It is at advantage. It is at advantage because you're raging.
Cool. I've also been saving this bardic for some spicy shit.
24.
24.
Do you want to know what the DC was he had to beat?
Yeah.
It was a DC 20.
Okay.
If you had failed, Durdon wouldn't have been on the ship anymore. As with each of these hits, it can push a target 15 feet back, including the ship when it hits it. And you would have been fighting in the water. And as you dig your heels into the wood, and you can see, this is like the most ridiculous event Durdon has ever been a part of. You have fought bandits, muggers, you have killed like dozens, if not hundreds at this point, of medium class people, a few large creatures in there every now and then, but rarely. This is a hand that is the size of a house that punches into you, and you can feel bones threaten to splinter and break. A concussion most likely would have occurred, and you would have been sailing 15 feet back into the ocean beneath you. But you dig down, and you feel that rage take over you. Your adrenaline kicks in, and you move like 4 feet back before you start digging your heels in, and you walk back against the hand, forcefully repelling its drive to knock you the fuck out. Good shit. Hell yeah. That is the hand's turn. There, I need to check the timer real quick. Okay, good. Cool. Back to the top of the order. That's you, Durdon.
Cool. Yeah, we get reckless in here. Great weapon master. And we see what type of work we can get into.
3 fingers remaining. It's gonna hurt, but not too hurt.
Oh, let's fucking
Well,
go. Gods above.
It certainly hurts when you get a natural 20.
Go
for it.
Just roll this.
Actually,
just in case.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Get
So,
calculator back out.
yeah, wait. Do you want to know the threshold that you have to beat with all these
Go ahead and
things?
lay it on me.
So,
lay it on
you're
me.
gonna do a lot of damage. It currently has 70 plus the remaining 12 hit points, so 82 damage. You have to do 82 damage in 1 round to kill it.
I don't think I'll do 82. Yeah, but
We'll see.
here's to hoping.
We'll see.
Cool.
I think you physically can.
Probably.
1 turn or 1 round?
Well, no, and with his 1 attack. Okay, wait. Well, let's see. All right, so that's 18, 20, 28, 34. 34 plus that is... Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're looking at 40... Oh, no, that's a clean 50.
Cool. And...
Do I do math right? Yeah, no, 40. 40 points damage. 58. Jesus Christ. 58. 60. 73 points of damage. Woof. One large arc. Like, it is literally... Again, the feat of damage and strength that you are doing right now, it is literally like you are Paul Bunyan with a massive cleaver just cutting through trees, except you are cutting through kind of these massive, fleshy, eldritch-esque tentacles, and you...
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Do you allow the variant ability for bardics, for bardic inspirations?
That's with Tasha's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can add it to damage rolls.
Yeah.
It's 73 points of damage, and you have to do 82 points to cleave all of them. If you'd like, you can add it, but the possibility that you get it, not there.
I mean, if I added it to the crit, it would have doubled to 2d whatever.
Well, actually, yeah. Go for it.
Is it 2d8, Ash?
It is 2d8 at this level.
Okay, gotcha.
So go ahead and roll 2d8. We're currently at 73. You have to get at least 10 points of extra damage to kill it. 7. It's still alive.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the end of your turn, Kipling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really don't have anything else, so just Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, go for it. Man, I got one job on this ship,
I
and it's the
know.
Eldritch Blast. 11 points. Yeah, that hits. 16 hits. 15 and 14. Nice rolls. Kipley, how would you like to do this? As the left hand also falls.
She'll kind of... She'll see Duradon further ahead, and she's going to hold her wings out a bit and let the sheer speed of what they're going and the wind of it just catch her for just a split second, enough to drive her towards Duradon. And then she'll just kind of grip around him, and with her other hand come up and cast Eldritch Blast twice at it.
Oh yeah.
To try and
The
break
two
it around him.
beams slam into the remaining fingers, and you watch as kind of like a death charge, one of the Eldritch Blasts sinks into actually the middle of the hand, burrows its way through, and you just watch as the entire hand is just severed from the arm, and the arm goes limp and the hand falls into the water. Cool. That is extremely impressive. Would you like to know how much damage you just did in 4 rounds?
Yeah.
You just did 367 points of damage.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Both hand had 175 hit points. You just cleared your ship's HP. Those crits went fucking insane. Good.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
shit. And then I started blasting. Fuck this guy. You fucking island man tentacles. Hell yeah. Second encounter cleared. As 2 successes. At this point, 3 minutes have passed. Which sounds
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
We found 7 fucking minutes. It's been 3 hours. Are you shitting me?
For anyone who has watched fucking Calamity, where it's been like we've been rolling dice for 2 hours and only a second has passed. This is exactly that. We've been rolling dice for about 3 hours and only 3 minutes of in-game time has gone by.
Wild.
I had to put my head down.
But you did clear it, and the ship came out as well as it probably could have been. If you didn't kill both hands and they both got out fucking 5d8 per turn, this ship would have been gone. So hell yes. Ship continues off. It is still not fast enough to escape the island in its current state. And as you kind of like are watching back as the boat is moving forward, and you're watching back as the island gets closer, you watch as from the 2 limbs that you cut off, 2 more limbs begin to regrow slowly, but begin to regrow, and other arms are now going towards your direction. And you can see the long tentacles that are actually holding the island up are now beginning to whip faster and are actually like full speed dashing at you now. And it sounds like thunder. Each time it hits the water, a small, almost like explosion of sound just rocks across the ocean as it almost like when you see like a spider kick into full gear and just all legs are moving so fast that you can't even keep up with it. It's just fucking terrifying. All of the limbs are now thrashing wildly as it is catching up to you. Luckily, control water plus the boat has given you at least another minute. So you have another minute of prep time as the ship is sailing off now, full speed ahead. Jorg is gonna go ahead and burn through at least we'll say 3 uses of his combat healing. So that's 3d10 plus 15. Ship regains 23 hit points. What is everyone else doing?
And we don't have like cannons and stuff on this thing, right?
So oops, that was damage, not healing. Go ahead and add that back. You don't have cannons per se, but you do have the grappling launchers. You can, as a secondary use, put javelins in there. You don't have any actual like cannons, so you don't have cannonballs, but you can, with a 300-foot disadvantage range, fire off javelins.
Uridon's arrows count?
Yeah, I say they would. But you'd only be able to fire off, one per round, because only 1 cannon are on each side of the ship, or 1 launcher's on each side of the ship. Excuse me.
All right.
It's kind of angle ship to shoot, but yeah. Sure. Anything else?
We consume 2 potions of healing.
Are you? Oh yeah, you got. Are you injured? Is like the most disrespectful thing I could have just said. Is you got hit by a massive hand. If you want, you can go inside the bubble and Zyrus can heal you. She is a cleric.
Nah, I'm gonna have her save that for Revivify.
She still has all her 1st and 2nd level slots. She's a 7th level caster, so she has, at the current moment, 7 slots that are currently unused, and that's not including her 3rd levels.
Gotcha.
So,
I will go in and receive first aid.
She's still concentrating, like eyes closed, but she just reaches out a hand to you, and places it on your chest, and she'll pump a 1st and a 2nd level into you. So that's pop. Cool. That's 23 points of healing to you.
Is Kipling nearby whilst I'm getting healed?
Yeah, absolutely. You're all, unless you say that you break off, you're all back within the bubble.
Gordon is just kind of with the most excited kind of look on his face, is going to shake Kipley's shoulders and be like, "Weak? That was amazing!"
Oh,
I was just gonna try and look at this thing through the lens. I doubt she's gonna see anything, but she's just grabbing at straws at this point.
Yeah, you look at the island for the lens.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead first. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Aw.
I was waiting.
Boo.
8. Lovely. You don't feel anything. But go ahead and make me. This would be either a Arcana or History check.
11.
You're doing so at a well. Thank you. You are using the lens, so you're gonna be adding your charisma modifier on top of this, so it's 16, which is enough. To know some information. 1. Suddenly, I'm glad I didn't guess sending to this creature. So here, first things first. This is a living creature. It is a living, breathing creature. You can see that it's as you look at it, you almost see like how like X-ray vision, you can see like different layers of people's bodies, of course. You see almost like a nerve layout of animus that's just constantly flowing back and forth through every single tentacle, just making this like almost overwhelmingly bright network of just flashing energy. You can see at these stumps at where the creature's healing, 2 massive pools of animus are gathering and are rapidly pushing themselves forward and out, regrowing the tentacle. You know this creature is considered magical. It is not of this plane. You don't necessarily know which one it might be from, but this is eldritch in nature. It is not necessarily a beast or a monster. This is an eldritch entity under the control of something you'd probably fathom much more powerful than this. But yeah, that's what you get from 15. And like the longer that you look at this thing, with the lens, like the more dread that sinks into your stomach because of how much just raw animus you can see. Like when you use the lens in a city, you can see the animus of just about every living creature on the street or like going for the market. This looks like, at the bare minimum, probably like 25, maybe 30 times the population of Paradise Peaks, at least worth of animus. In the same sense, when you looked at you looked at Ada draw cards, like power level when you did a little scan in session session 2, this dwarfs her in comparison, and that's not even the creature that's running the ship. So yeah, you get that. Anyone else doing anything?
Do we know, or I guess, I don't know, would Mammoth know what the check would be for getting pushed the 15 feet?
I mean, it's go ahead and make me just a very DC 10 insight check. Or insight or perception, either one. I think you're proficient at both.
Yeah.
15? More than enough. Yeah, you saw this thing, like, there's no way there's anything else except for raw strength that could have endured what, like, with Duradon, you think he's probably the only person on the ship that could have taken that hit and not gotten his fucking knees fucking blown off and thrown into the wind.
Sweet. Thanks.
Of course, yeah. Ooh, is anyone doing anything else? Awesome.
How far is the creature?
It's the actual island itself is still like 1,500 feet away. More like 15 to like 1,700. But the arms are rapidly regrowing.
Okay.
So you still have a full minute until this thing regrows its arms, and then it still has to reach out towards you. So you probably have like a good like 10 to like 12 rounds before his thing becomes active again.
God, it would be so funny to cast sending to this creature, but I know
You
that's
can.
such a bad idea.
You absolutely can. You have identified that it is sentient. It has a consciousness, so you can absolutely cast sending towards it. It's a
Oh.
creature with insight. You know, I'm not gonna stop you.
But that
What it will bring, who knows?
it's gonna like magically cause a brain aneurysm in my character that doesn't have a brain. So I'm just.
You still don't know what happened to Kipling.
I think.
I feel like you're trying to justify using it at this point.
No, I'm too. I
Uh,
want to. I think it would be really funny, but there's just something eating at me, nibbling at me, saying that that's a really bad idea.
well, nothing's
So
biting you yet.
fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, you're gonna cast sending to the creature.
Yeah, ask it to please leave us alone.
25 words. What do you exactly say?
Oh, maybe this guy's like a patron of the arts. Maybe he likes a good like poem or soliloquy or
Loves classical poetry for sure.
something.
Give me a
Okay.
good haiku.
But damn, a haiku? I don't think I could come up with a haiku on the spot.
I would never ask you to.
Okay. Or maybe like, hey, big guy, we don't want to fight. Maybe leave us alone, please?
Cool. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You-
first
you
one's a
do still have-
25.
Oh shit.
Shit, a 13.
13. You do still have another inspiration die if you'd like to use it.
Yeah. Now, with the inspiration, do I re-roll the whole thing with
You-
advantage or
you
just roll
need to
again?
Reroll once and then keep that.
Okay.
So whatever
So
the
if I
next
don't get
roll
worse.
is, that's the check.
I got a natural 20.
You got a natural
Oh.
I got a 28.
That's fucking 4 this session.
One moment, please.
Yo, me and the Monarch of Mimics are about to be best friends.
Shout out to the
He had a plan for
stain.
Mammoth, but not a plan for Mustang befriending it.
Where'd you see now?
I say this is gonna be the guy that marries me now. With that natural 20.
You're gonna marry the island.
Great.
He
Jesus,
wants
I've
it.
heard of bards trying to fuck dragons, but never an island. Oh god. Oh, the standards
Have you
of
seen
D&D.
Saltburn?
So, let's switch this out real quick. So Mustang,
Oh my god.
you reach out. It almost sounded like death music for a second. It came out way more solemn than I expected. You immediately die. No.
Oh.
You reach out to the consciousness of this island, and you don't get a verbal response. The creature may be sentient, but at least you don't know whether it can speak or not. But you do get a flash of images inside of your head, almost like you're seeing a slideshow, like rapidly flying past you, like flipping for the pages of a picture book. You see one of its hands reaching out towards you. You see Durdon firing arrows at it. And you see the creature in pain. And you feel this boiling anger as it repeatedly tries to grab the ship while you continue to attack it. Keep in mind, it came at you with an open hand, not a crushed fist. You get the message that it was trying to pick you up, not actually destroy the ship. It only started attacking once you guys attacked first. And you get the sense that its desire is not to break you. It is to move you to the top.
Okay. Damn.
Now, it is not necessarily friendly at the moment because you just killed 2 of its limbs, and it repeatedly murked it in the side. Which, by the way, like the island doesn't look hurt. It does not look like it has a single scratch on it. The only visible wounds is already healed, and the arms are regrowing as you fucking speak to this thing. So like, it doesn't sound like, oh no, like I'm weak and you've killed me or trying to kill me. It's like you are inconveniencing me when I'm trying to do my job.
Okay. Do I sense any more hostility coming from this creature?
Yeah, you get the strong sense if you keep attacking, it's gonna keep attacking you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start shouting at everyone to stop.
Why?
Guys, I think we might be the assholes. It just, I don't know, it just showed me something in my mind. I reached out to it to try to ask it to stop, and I don't know, it didn't use its words. It showed me its intentions. And it only started attacking because we started attacking. So I think if we stop, it'll stop.
Do you know that for sure?
No, but I mean, look at how it's going so far. I feel like we. How many minutes has it been again, Dom?
At this point, getting closer on 4.
What, help's not supposed to arrive for another 6 minutes? And this thing, we barely left a scratch.
So either keep running and keep firing it down as best we can, or trust that it's not severely pissed at us now and wants to be friends.
I wouldn't go that far, but I think if we just, it's so hard to explain. That was it. Just have to trust me, please.
Can
Rick
I
just
try to
puts his-
healing word the hand and see how it reacts?
You are not within range.
Oh, yep, never mind.
It's dead.
Yeah.
The tentacle retracted when you cut off the hand.
Burgess will put his warhammer to his side, look at Mustang. I trust you.
Kibble gives a nod.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I can't say I'm not curious.
Duradon's Iris.
Duradon reluctantly puts his weapons back.
Oh,
listen, I want to survive. Also, by the way, what does this thing want? If it's why did it reach its hand to us?
I think it just wanted to move us. I think we were in its way.
Uppies.
Exactly.
Uppies.
I went
whoa.
Uppies by the Eldridge Island.
Listen, all I'm saying, I've as a bigger person, picking up little people, always considered a threat. I don't know what this thing wants. Does it want to move us out of its path or to move us up to it?
It wasn't clear. But I don't think it wanted to hurt us at first.
And in the case that this is just a ploy to make it more convenient to kill us, anybody got any escape plans?
Room.
That's a good one, Mammoth.
Backup surely arriving in 6 more minutes.
I think it could kill
If
us
it
either
really-
way.
I am on the same page, Kipley. I think if it really wanted us dead, we'd already be at the bottom of the ocean right now.
And I don't know how much we can trust Belle.
I want to talk to it.
I
it's
do too.
friendly.
I wouldn't go that far, but I think this is a big misunderstanding. See, look, we've been talking all this time, and we haven't been smacked out of the ocean.
You see the hands are beginning to regenerate, and the island's still approaching.
I mean, in the end, I follow wherever Kipley goes, regardless. So,
All right.
if you trust it,
She kind of looks over towards Cyrus. You might want to have everyone grab onto something. So it's going to be really good or really bad.
Cyrus looks at you with nothing but uncertainty and goes, "So we're going to trust this thing to not kill us and just scoop us up?
Yup.
Yes.
And you see nothing wrong with that?"
There's a lot wrong with things we do, but
Right, no, but I want you to look at this from a purely logical standpoint as I am. What if a creature reached out to you in a communication attempt to communicate and it's running away from you? What would you say to it if you wanted to kill it? You'd want to reassure you that you wouldn't kill it. It clearly has the capability to kill us. It is attempting to do so. We are luckily stalling it out and staying far enough away so we aren't fully harassed by all the hands and tentacles at the same time. So, I don't trust it. But I am merely the captain to this ship, so if you think that all of you would like to see where this goes and we all die together, that's fine. I am paid to be here, but if that comes the case, I will look to abandon ship at the last moment and try to swim to safety.
I do want to second that. I will take Kipley to safety. That is a primary objective. You all are all amazing people. Kipley is my main priority. No
okay, all
offense.
right. Just kind of tries to shove Durin on back, but clearly
Show
has
my elbow.
nothing. I mean, I could, if I got close enough, I could try and learn its true intentions. But I'd have to get pretty fucking close. Which,
Well,
you know what? It's coming close anyway, so why the fuck not?
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
I was going to say, if you're going to get that close, you know, it's just a matter of once it has us, I don't think I will be able to help breaking its grasp unless you kill the hand that is holding us up, and then we would fall and still be right next to this thing. So just keep in mind, we are truly and utterly fucked if this goes wrong.
Well, let's just try and be civil and see what happens.
I mean, I can get close to it.
Maybe no mind reading without its permission. That might make it mad.
Kibli just kind of ducks her head in shame.
Hey man, I'm good for two things: Eldritch Blast and mind reading, man. I don't know what you want. All right. So, are you guys just gonna chill out until the hands regenerate? You ask Cyrus to stop moving the ship. She's still, during this conversation, she is still control watering the ship away 100 feet.
Mustang firmly believes that they are the assholes. So he's going to stand steadfast with his opinion.
I will say this. And this is not me trying to confuse you. This is just me trying to make sure everyone's on the same page. You never insighted the ship or have any real like way of knowing whether it's telling the truth. Then again, you don't know whether you don't have a way of knowing whether it's lying. You just know that the expression that you got gave you a conversation. So it's essentially pretty close to a 50-50 of whether it's lying to you and it's just going to try and kill you once it's closer, or whether it's actually just going to, as it said, pick you up. It's a risk that if you're willing to take, you can, but you have time to ponder it.
Mustang's not going to force anyone. If enough people object, then he'll abandon his opinion. But he's feeling like a primordial to primordial, an eldritch to eldritch kind of connection going on here.
I don't think we should slow down. I still think we should try and draw out the time as long as we can.
We just don't attack it as it's getting closer. We just keep going about the way we're going.
I think that's a good compromise.
All right. Steady on, Cyrus, and the rest of us try not to shit our pants.
So the plan is to continue moving forward?
Yeah.
Alright. You keep going. The ship continues its speed. Oh, one moment. God, I love 4 minutes of in-game time, 3.5 hours later. Glorious. Yeah, you continue moving on. As you continue, it's still following you. And you can see that the hands are fully regrown in a matter of what is only seconds. The actual speed at which it's coming at you is still the same. The thrashing that it had earlier when it was chasing you has not stopped. It is still rapidly moving towards you. And you guys are just continuing to attempt to escape. So we hop back into a semi-combative state where you guys aren't attacking it, but you're going to attempt to outrun it. Is that what everyone agreed on?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, but in this campaign, can we transfer spell slots?
Yes, you can.
Oh man, I need to go find someone who will willingly lend me a 3rd level spell slot.
Don't look at Zyrus. You paid her to keep all of her spells. Well, at least higher level ones, so she can revivify.
You can have one of
Mammoth
mine.
had 3rd level.
Really, Kipley?
Sure.
I figured I'd try to ask it another question. See what it wants, why it's still following us.
Make it a good one.
I will, I promise.
Alright. And what I don't, we've never done this before, or that I remember.
You did it before.
Have we? Okay.
You
with other
borrowed,
people giving it to us.
Oh yeah, no, you got it from Drunken Jim at the Garen's Crossing, where you borrowed a spell slot from.
Okay. So she'll give her.
So you're gonna give her a spell slot?
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me one of your hit dice.
Who, me?
Yeah. Roll me. I think it's a D8 for you, because you're warlock.
Yeah. There we go. 6.
6. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And the spell slot is successfully transferred.
So since this is a combat, do I still only have one action, quote unquote, or can I do multiple things in this time?
This is no one's doing anything, at least unless you say so. So time is still passing, but you You're not. We're not in any sort of immediate initiative until
Okay.
it gets
So
close enough.
I can cast multiple things right now. That's basically what I'm asking.
Yeah, if you like.
Okay, we'll do 1 cure wounds for Kipley for, oh wow, that was a big one. 12 points of healing. And Mustang will give her a nod of thanks before he burns the spell slot to cast Sending to Big Scary once again.
Sure. You do so.
Okay, he's gonna say, "We won't attack. Why are you following us? What do you want?" "I'm sorry we shot you. Sorry."
Go ahead and roll me another persuasion check, straight roll.
Ay caramba, I don't know if I'm gonna have a time here. Dirty 20.
320.
Nice.
Take some time. Another response does come through. Same thing. No verbal language. At least you can tell it's been spoken. But the flashing of images goes through your mind. And you just get the flashing of the hand reaching down towards the ship, and then you see the ship on the island. That is all.
Yep. Am I getting hostile vibes?
That's how you interpret it.
Can I insight?
You can attempt to insight a picture.
Yeah, I will attempt to insight. It's better than not attempting to insight. A 21.
21. It's a picture.
21.
Okay.
This thing can portray emotion, but it's not. It did before when it was showing anger towards you shooting it, but now that you're
Okay.
asking questions, it does not share anything.
Okay, he's gonna turn to the gang. "I think it wants to put us on top of it. Maybe take us somewhere? I don't know. It was angry before, but it's not giving me anything
I
this
think
go
we should
around."
do it.
I like how gung-ho you are, Mammoth.
So should we just stop the boat then?
Well,
Oh, shit.
let's think about it. Some of
No.
my more cautious individuals, and he's gonna look over to Duradon and Zyrus and even Kipley. "What do you guys think? I'm all for letting this play out, but I know you all might have some more reservations."
So that thing, right, is or associated with the monarch of mimics. We would be putting ourselves on potentially an island that is also a mimic. I don't think that's a good idea. Like it's
Long
like putting your
pause.
hand inside. It's like putting your hand in. Have you ever like put your hand inside of a treasure chest that turns out to be a mimic? Not fun.
Well, what if
Yeah,
Kipley wants to go?
Well, at that point, I'm somewhat obligated. I'm providing that it's it's sanely. It's not the most like sane thing to do or wise thing to do or intelligent thing to do. But
Or charismatic?
is
well,
a
she might do
little
it just to get rid of you. Keep talking like that.
That's fair, I guess.
The more I think about it, the more I might start to believe that there might be a mouth up there. Maybe it's looking for some lunch.
I still think we should try and at least draw it as far away as we can and continue at speed. If anything, we're drawing it away from the island.
It is pretty damn close to the island.
Duradon is gonna smile and place a hand on Kipley's shoulder if she allows. That's a very noble and heroic way of looking at it.
What's the plan, Stan?
Well, I don't think we should stop unless everyone agrees to stop. It's kind of one of those decisions that's got to be unanimous. So I say forward march.
I'll make it an easy choice for you guys because it is obvious. You won't be able to outrun this thing. It physically
Right.
is much faster than you, and the spell will run out. Not pretty soon. It still has a good other like 5 to 6 minutes worth of control water. But it is either you continue to attack and try and defend the ship, or you leave yourself at the mercy of the island and hope it doesn't kill you. I don't say that in a bad way. I'm saying that is the two choices. You either trust that it's not trying to kill you and leave yourself at the mercy of the Monarch of Mimics and its island, or you attempt to keep fighting your way until backup arrives. Which could be sooner, could be later, depending on Duradon's luck check.
So, okay, so you're saying it doesn't. Okay.
You will not outrun this.
Well,
You
no,
all
I know we're
it
not going to
does
outrun
not-
it,
yeah.
but like okay.
Yeah, it's either you trust it and you're not, that it won't kill you, and you let it essentially like reach out for the ship and grab it, or you keep attacking the hands to stop it from doing so.
Okay, that's fine. Then we can just let it
Yeah.
do its thing.
Group decision.
Yeah.
I want yeses or nos from everybody.
Yeah.
I'll go down the order. Duradon, which one are you voting for?
The violence.
Violence. Okay. So we have one for defending the ship. Kipley,
Let it take us.
Mammoth.
Let it take us.
I didn't have to ask for you. I already knew that. Mustang.
Oh, he wants to let it take them. He trusts it.
Rictus.
We'll go with the group. We'll trust the group. Let it take us.
I will ask you guys, do you want to count Reese and Zyrus as votes?
I was just about to say, I wonder what Reese would think about this.
I think we know what Reese would think about
I think we
this.
should keep the thumb for Reese. Assuming it's not like in the water.
Oh, it's fucked. It's gone.
The
she's
thumb we
like,
cut off?
well, yeah, no, it fucking got blown off into the ocean.
You know, you say that I think we know what Reese would pick, but I really don't have a clue. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I really don't know. She's such an agent of chaos.
This is true.
Zyrus votes for defending the ship. So we are currently
Still, okay.
the majority is going with the ship, or going with the island. Excuse me.
Even
anyone-
if she voted with, I'm still
anyone
being in
oppose that?
favor of-
Wish Caitlin was here.
I know. Okay. So is everyone all right with going with the ship? Or going with the island?
Yes.
Yeah, baby, let's do this.
All right. The votes are cast. The decision is made. The hand, reformed, begins to reach out. 1,000 feet. 900 feet. 800 feet. 700. 6. 5. Anyone doing anything, or you letting it take you?
Wish I had more sending spells.
4. 3. 2. Last chance. All right. 1. The ship impacts. Go ahead and make an attack roll on the ship real quick. Oh, you're so lucky. If you're still in combat, that was another natural 20. With a 30, it reaches out and it grapples the ship and it lifts you out of the water. You can still see the control water beneath, rapidly trying to reach out and grab the ship. And Xyrus, going with your decision, calms it. Doesn't drop the spell, still holds concentration, but drops it. And you watch as, moving at a speed that you were not expecting, you all begin to rapidly ascend, rapidly approaching the island's edge, and you can feel the pressure as you go higher and higher and higher at a astounding speed. The 1,000-foot reach of this creature booting you upwards, and you watch as it throws you. You are thrown straight up as it crests above its 1,000-foot reach. And another hand is going to attempt to reach out and grab you. That is cocked. 28. Grabs the ship, continues to rise you up, and you are being passed from hand to hand to tentacle, moving the ship further up and up. As those of you who are grabbing the railing and looking over the side, you can see the mounds of fleshy tendrils and the thick, slimy skin of this creature rapidly passing by, and you watch as the sea and the fall beneath you continues to grow further and further and further as you continue to ascend. The entire process of you climbing up here and being passed along takes minutes. It does take almost 2 minutes. Actually, no. It only takes about a minute. So we're now at minute 5. As you are thrown onto the top of the island for the first time, because of the angle that it was at and because of how dark it was, you were unable to see what was on here. You could only tell that there was some rocky terrain from the bottom, but now that you have crested onto the top and have full view of the island out beneath you, you look upon a barren landscape of mountains. A few buildings. You do see what looks to be a small city or some sort of town. And in the distance, one large pillar raised above the rest, as a palace sits on a crumbling block of what could only be described as a thin needle of stone off in the distance. I'm going to go ahead and show you where the ship is placed. As this is the top of the island.
Whoa.
And as the ship gets slammed on top of the island. And you see dust settles and the creature's tentacles retract and fall down. And you see hundreds of small dots on the horizon line running towards your ship. Are you guys just waiting? What would you like to do?
All coming. Okay.
You see dozens upon dozens upon dozens of small little dots are running across the horizon from the city to you. So you're just on the crest of the island.
Do we hear any like battle cries or anything, or?
They're pretty far for the distance. It's probably
Okay.
gonna take them like a few minutes to get here.
Okay.
What you doing?
How far off are they?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
Thousands of feet. Probably about not quite a mile, but probably a couple thousand feet.
Anything else on top of here look like it's a misplaced item?
You don't see any other ships or anything like that, no. But you do see off in the distance that large kind of skull and body. I will say, Duradon, you can give me a history or survival check. Mammoth can give me a history or survival check. And Mustang can get me a history or survival check.
Sweet. Ooh.
17, 18. And what you roll?
9.
Mustang? 9. You don't know what the fuck it is. Could be fucking anything.
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Cool. So Mammoth, you're unsure. It could just looks like a big little creature in the distance. It's so far away, who could tell? Duradon, you yourself have obviously never seen one before. But judging from the size, the shape, and the familiar skulled horn, or horn skull, excuse me, you look out in the distance and squint your eyes, and your eyes go wide, and an immediate hit of pure fear and recognition catches in, as you recognize a Tarrasque on the ground.
Fucking God, man. Okay. Hey guys, so just curious, playing a funsy game, getting to know people here. What are your favorite last words to be known by?
I'm sorry.
Why would you say that?
So, as a hunter, and at this point, he's pulling out his his weapon.
Yeah.
As a hunter, traditionally, to be a predator, to be a hunter, you know about the things that you hunt, and you know about the things that hunt you. One of the most notorious creatures, to be hunted as well as to hunt. Well, you really don't hunt it; you just try to survive it. Really, a creature of massive proportion that is nearly impervious to all the thing that laughs at magic, um, the creature that there should only, typically by story, be one of. Um, Not really a science and arcanist person, but have you ever heard of like a Tarask before?
I
No.
haven't.
Majority of you have not.
Oh dear. Um, Imagine a creature that is a cataclysmic event. Think of like the like d- dead nation thing that happened with our whole lands like a while ago, uh, but in creature form. That's really bad. It's also dead and over there. So
Look,
Well,
just
that's
a
good.
group of heads look over that way.
Yeah, you can all see the massive skull in the distance. And while the majority of you don't recognize the actual, you don't actually recognize what the creature was or could have been, but the size of it, to state that it is gargantuan would be an understatement. Um, and if this island didn't appear, it would probably be the biggest thing that you guys have ever seen. Its entire length that you can see, because part of it is in the dirt, is over 100 feet long, and it's in the distance, so you can't really make out how well, how good quality the fucking bones are actually left in. But the just going off of the story that Duradon just gave you, this creature could have leveled cities easily just based off of its size alone, and it's lying dead here. But as you're kind of saying this and you're pulling out the weapon, Duradon, you can see that those little dots, again real close, as they begin to hop in your direction.
How are we on the
Anyone
edge?
do anything? You aren't like on like the very edge, but you are like a couple 100 feet away from the cliff's edge. Yeah.
Well, look, we chose to come up here. We're either give in and let it do what it wants to do. We're going to go back to the original plan of blasting and trying to survive.
See, Zyrus at this point also begins to load a pistol. It's just like, I told you. What did I say? It's just gonna kill us, and now we're dead. It's awesome. It's wonderful. If I jump from this height, I'm dead anyway, so might as well try and die up here. It was a pleasure knowing all of you. For the short period of time that I did, my adventures with you was a curiosity, and now it has become much more than I bargained for.
I think we should just trust it.
Than you bargained for you.
As Duradon begins to serenade the group.
Listen, I'm not. I've already made the mistake once of potentially leveling our chances of taking the diplomatic approach. I will be cautious, but not overtly violent. So if these things approaching us at fast pace um, are just trying to give us a hug, I will allow one of you all to be the first ones. And I will just cautiously examine from a far safe distance. And he kind of like levels out his halberd just to see what the range of it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
get the solid 10 feet. At this point, they're a couple hundred feet away. And you can now see what they are. They're mimics. Except these are not normal mimics. This is truly terrifying for those of you who have heard or seen stories of mimics before, which I'm not even going to roll for. Durdon you have. Kipley, Mustang, Rictus you have. Mammoth, you mimics were not part of your story times, nor natural creatures, so you don't know what they are. The rest of you know mimics are normally semi-stationary. They are normally objects that leap out and use surprise to attack people. This is what you all see in game visuals charging towards your ship. You see dozens of these creatures sprinting towards your ship.
What
I
if
think
we
only if we gave him a treat.
Is it like World War Z sprinting, or is it like Usain Bolt type sprinting? Or do they have perfect form? Or is this just
Honestly, it's like a mix of both. You see some are just sprinting on their two legs and arms are pumping. Some are using four limbs to kind of like World War Z crawl towards you at very fast speeds. Some are doing like the full like Beast from X-Men where they just take a leap. Like they just four fucking to the floor, grab into the dirt, jump, and just sail like 15 feet, and they're just repeating that and just going in strides. Anyone here can go ahead and make me an insight check if you like.
That's so unserious. We're about to die, and it's just.
Oh my god, those are all so low.
Are we all rolling?
Don't say that.
No, I rolled a
22.
22.
Ooh, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Yeah, you can roll as well, Rick, just if you like.
Yeah.
16? Okay. So, Mustang and Rictus, you get a strong feeling that these welcoming neighbors are not exactly so welcoming. This does not look like a greeting crew rushing out to greet you and bring you to the palace. This looks like an angry or hungry mob who looks like they're running and sprinting towards your ship to kill you.
Great.
And they're doing so at a speed that will get you there in about 5 rounds. A little bit less. Yeah, well, call it even 4 rounds because we waited so long and we're talking this entire time. And
Thousands,
they're
right?
clearing in speed. No, not thousands, maybe hundreds. You can definitely tell there's a lot.
Y'all still got that dynamite?
I don't.
I don't
I
have any.
don't.
There was 10 sticks of dynamite that no one actually gave out. I don't think anyone claimed it, but it was in the loot bundle that was in the ship. Excuse me.
Oh, it's somewhere on the ship.
Yes, it is somewhere in the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go find the dynamite.
Sure. Make me DC 10 perception investigation check.
If I fail this, I'm gonna be.
I will laugh very hard.
I have to roll a 3. We're good. We're good. 16.
16? Yeah, easy enough.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Don't tell me that. I have to know how to use the dynamite.
No.
Okay.
No. Just give me
Natural 1.
Natural 1?
Yes.
These are gonna work so well.
Oh, shit.
No.
They got soaked.
He's perfectly fine. You run up, you have 10 fucking sticks of dynamite in your hand. You're feeling powerful.
Okay.
She smells them like a cigar. Ooh, these are great.
He just fucking snorts the line of them. Boy,
Guys,
boy.
I think these are gonna be real helpful in about, I don't know, a minute.
It's not a minute, it's
Less than
seconds.
I think this is gonna be real helpful.
Clear. This is much faster approaching than a minute.
I look to Zyrus and Kipley. And to both of them, I will say, all right, so we want to place any last minute wagers. Who can kill the most, and secondary wager, who can survive. You know, those can be completely different things.
How much gold do you have?
Currently, 50 and some change.
50 and some change. I will bet you all of that, and I will double down, add an additional 100 to the pot that I will live. As for killing the most, I think you might be close to that, or, and she looks over at Mustang with the waterlogged dynamite. You might have competition for that, actually. But I'm living.
Surviving. I'm surviving.
Really? I think you're gonna go down. I'm gonna have to help you. I have to heal you from afar. Which, by the way, I'm not getting close, unless I need to.
Appreciate you. I love the honesty. I'm for sure surviving. Or at least I have to have the confidence to, because otherwise,
Who do you think's gonna die first, though? That's a good question. I'm going with the child. No, you're a good competitor too. Yes, you're up there.
You can't believe you can fly, can't you? Like, isn't flight a thing that you can do?
True. Yes, you should fly. That honestly might be a good way to survive this. If I'm not going to lie to you. You can fly away.
No, I can't leave.
I mean, if we're all dead, there's no harm in it. Well, don't do it right away. If we all, if there's a chance of living, you can stick around. But fuck, man.
Well, no, of course. I'm gonna take all your magic items first.
I have literally, and she like tugs at the coat and points at the shield on her back. I got 2, darling, and I don't even think you can use one. So, go ahead. If I die, sure.
On a serious note, though, Kipling, if things go south, promise you'll get yourself out of here.
No.
Oh God.
It's just not smart. Like, if everyone's dead, you should just flee.
I guess you're gonna have to live for us all.
I can't promise that. And by the way, they have all just been rapidly approaching this entire conversation. Now we're at the point where they're close enough where I can drag us onto the map.
Okay.
Which, by the way, perfect happy accidents. When I was making the map, I accidentally cut a portion of the ship, and it just so happened that you guys got hit today, and it cut a portion of the ship, so it works that the ship's damaged. And I damaged it even more during this conversation because I was like, you know what, fuck it, I got time while everyone's panicking. So everyone can drag yourselves onto the ship. In some capacity.
While Kipley, Duradon, and Xyrus are talking, Mustang would like to approach Mammoth.
Oh shit.
And he'll get down onto his knees and say to him, I know they're making bets back there, but you've got some sense. If things really go south here, you promise you'll take that broom and get out of here?
Yeah, sure, but I really think it's gonna be fine.
It probably will be, but if it ain't, you promise me you'll take the broom?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay. He'll nod, satisfied with this answer and happy that he didn't have to argue.
The art mimics is so scuffed. Looks like Ocarina of Time.
I loved it.
Well, it's like
they're just silly little guys.
Yeah, I don't like.
Not every art has to be terrifying.
No, I know, but
copy and paste nightmare.
It was either that or hold on. It was either that I couldn't get it at a high enough quality, but there was let me go for my Pinterest really quick because there was one that was terrifying.
You're gonna send the most fucking terrifying shit. It's like,
it genuinely is. This was the other one. Look in game visuals. This was the other one, but it was such low quality that it didn't fit onto a token.
Oh.
So I decided to go with the goofy little goobers instead.
Is that other one from Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Yes,
so.
it is. It was the Dark Souls mimic, and I found one that was a transparent background, and I was like, this is great. but it didn't fit the fucking token border thing that I use. And whenever I compressed it and shrinked it down, it looked like shit. So.
I like these ones. I like the
So
colors.
you die by goofy little goobers, and you're gonna have to accept that. So, everyone here, let me pull up the turn order really quick. Go ahead and roll initiative for me if you don't mind, if you'd be so kind. And as we do, Jared, can you do me the great can you do me the great honor of rolling a d6?
Gang shit, gang shit. D6. 3.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Thank you. And Rick did. I'm gonna have to drag Reese on as well. Put Reese in the back. Reese suddenly doesn't feel like being a frontline tank. Okay, this is gonna be alright. You're gonna give me a second. I have to get. They are gonna go on one turn, but I have to put on everyone's initiatives. Mammoth, you got a 19. Jordan with a solid 5. What'd you get, Ash? What'd you get for initiative?
15.
15, thank you. Ooh, Zyrus. I can just roll for her here. Beep. Natural 20.
Good
Go,
shit.
girl. 22.
Keep those coming.
Oh, I will. I will. And Rictus, you got a 4.
12. I get to roll.
12,
with
because you do get advantage on initiative. That's
Mhm.
right. Because you shield.
Handy
Alright.
dandy shield.
Handy dandy helper. And then for these guys, God, I love this stat block. They get pretty good decks. Let me roll this.
Are they not normal?
No, it's not. Oh god, they rolled a 20. Dirty, not natural. Bap, bap. They are modified mimics though. So you bet your ass that they will be doing mimic things. By the way, these guys that you see are the first wave of many. So, yeah. How the fucking picture in general, chat. I just saw it.
Exactly. That's what I
So
think of.
top
Those are.
top of the round, it is Zyrus's turn. Zyrus is. Actually, do you know what Zyrus can do?
No.
Can you guys tell me? I don't know. I don't know what character I made. Zyrus has all. She did not cast anything during that entire little chase scene that you had earlier. So she still has all her first level spell slots. She's gonna sauce a guiding bolt. She's gonna go to the closest one to the left. A 14. A 14 will hit. That'd be 14 points of damage. And this little guy right here. Oh, I need to start putting colors on them. I'm not going to have enough colors, so I'm just going to start putting conditions on them. But the one on the far left takes 14 points of radiant damage and is still standing. Looks a little hurt, but not too bad.
Uh-oh.
Standing.
Looking like a true survivor. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to put that on instead? I will.
A little
For
bit,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Fuck it. Let me do all of these guys' turns first, and then we'll get into that. Then she's just gonna go ahead and move. She's gonna use her movement to get to the bottom of the crow's nest and start moving up the ladder. She doesn't have enough movement this turn, but she will at least start. Mimic's turn. Here is my favorite part of this stat block. Blue and green will merge together. Purple and orange will merge together.
Geez.
Toxic and purple will merge together. Yellow will dash over here. They will not merge together on this turn. Red will merge together. This poor guy is a loner, so he's going to use his action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then he's gonna dash again 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He will get to the edge of the boat. You watch as the mimics grab onto each other. The mimic that is holding the other pulls the tongue back, and
Oh.
a little bit of an acidic ball begins to form on the tongue, and they pull that back and shoot them like bows at you. I need Kipley, Duradon, Mustang, and fuck it, Ma'am, if you're in the front too. All of you need to make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Yay!
15 saves.
19
19 saves.
Oh, shit, I'm not feeling good. No!
13 fails. Alrighty. Who am I missing in that? Oh, what'd you roll, Ash?
20.
20. Yeah. Fucking all for that. Alright, so everyone passes except for Mammoth. Everyone will take half. Mammoth, you're gonna take the full. Deeper. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. They're slinging it. That is 15 points of acid damage to Mammoth, and that is 7 points to everybody else. As you watch, they pull back the tongues and release these massive loogies of acid towards you. And as they impact the ship, you hear sizzling as they begin to immediately eat at the wood. This is not fucking fooling around. Absolutely can do that, Jared. And then they're going to go ahead and use their movement speed to begin to approach. They will not get to the ship this round, but...
So that was half damage to everyone else.
Half damage to everyone else except for Mammoth, yeah.
Okay.
These guys will get right here. These guys
Wish me a fireball.
Cool. That is their turn. Mammoth, that is you. Give me 2 seconds while I have to go find the best song for this. Mammoth?
What?
It's your turn.
Oh,
You're 19.
you said hold just a second, and
Oh,
I
no,
said...
no, you continue. I'm going to be
So,
looking for Elton John in the background. You can absolutely have your turn.
We're gonna
I can
do-
multitask.
Erupting Earth somewhere.
Erupting Earth is a radius of
20 foot cube.
20-foot cube?
Or size square, I assume.
Yeah, you could probably get... That's probably the most you're gonna get.
That
If
is
you'd like
smaller
to.
than I thought.
It's 20. That's a lot. That's pretty fucking big. 20 feet?
I was thinking that the mimics were one, like, square, not 4.
They are large creatures.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll just do whatever the biggest is.
That I think will be right here. Centering on here so it doesn't hit the ship is probably best.
Yeah,
you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Cool. What is the save for that?
Dex 16.
Dex
I don't know what I just
16.
rolled.
Alright. Alright, everyone blast
here we
some
go.
everyone blast some Elton John. We're getting into serious shit. Cool. Let me go over those dex saves for you. That is what is the DC roll gonna be?
16.
16? That is a fail. We're gonna go left from right, by the way. So this is red is fail. Heart is a pass. Blue is a fail. Green is a fail. 1 right next to your ship, the little wavy, that is a success. Yellow is a fail. Mask is a fail. Purple is a success. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fails and 2 successes.
Cool.
That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And is there any secondary effects if they fail?
If they fail, no. It's just difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Let me quickly check. Doesn't it? Is it not knocked prone or no?
It doesn't say. I can. Why did it do that again?
You have, instead of cast in VBT, you have to put
Oh,
display in VBT.
display.
Yeah. No, it just makes it difficult terrain. Yeah. Cool. So all of them will take that damage. He will take half. Gotcha. Cool. And I will go ahead and mark a cube there. That is difficult terrain. Good shit. We'll make it. I'll make a little black one. Actually, fuck it. The green for nature. Beep. Right there. Hell yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
No, we're gonna bonus action Star Form Chalice.
Ooh, I like it. Hell yeah. What does that look like as you summon it for the first time?
The same as Hunter, except with a chalice instead of a instead of a
Great
archer.
answer. You all watch as a starry form chalice apparates above Mammoth's head. And just begins to swirl around with some kind of starry liquid in the inside. Almost gives like a little Milky Way. Hell yeah. That's the end of your turn. Any movement?
Ooh. We'll hover, I don't know, 15 feet above the ship.
Oh yeah, because you're on the broom. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, that is our lovely Kipley's turn.
Okay, so she will go also 15 up in the air, but then also 15 feet this way.
Sure.
And she will cast Eldritch Blast at this one.
Which one?
This closest one.
Oh, closest one. Gotcha. Go for it.
18
hits.
and 19.
Nice.
Poopy doopy.
Oh.
14 points. Gotcha. Okay, 14 points. Nothing to scoff at. Boop, boop. 2 impacts hits the wooden chest, and you watch as the thing just snarls at you. It hurt. Still looks fine. Anything else?
No.
Mustang. So what happened?
All right.
What happened to my? I'm still standing.
5, 10, 15. Go over here. 20. Okay. How's my view of the mimics from here? Can I see? What can't I see?
You can see all of them.
Sweet.
The ship is 20 feet up, right?
Okay.
So you have a clear view of all of them as they're sprinting towards you. As you look down, they're roughly about 9 feet tall.
Okay. We're gonna fire. What are we gonna fire? I think probably just a regular shot. At the one that's climbing up the ship, and then another one at probably the red guy, because I think that's the one Zyrus hit. Wasn't looking super damaged, so it could use some more damage. Okay, a 14 to hit on the closest.
14 hits.
Great. That's 9 points of damage, and then on the one that's farther away, that's a natural 20. Again. Good night,
Nice.
Ash.
It's a good night for Ash.
For 19 points of
Nice.
damage. And then
And both shots were on the same guy right here?
No. The first one was on this guy in the front, and then
the second shot was on
red guy.
It was on red, gotcha.
And then we'll bonus action Bardic. Probably Duradon again.
Duradon, gotcha.
And then that, we'll call it good. I pass.
Nice. Rictus, that's you.
So this one up in the front still climbing towards, or
Yeah.
climbing up the ship, so he's not
He
quite.
hurting, but still alive.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything ranged, so
You can,
I
if you want to meet him, climb down on the ship to meet. There is rope ladders still on the ship, but you would also be down with all of these. They just
yeah,
right
I
there.
don't want to get in that kill zone down there. Um, I'll have him move just right up here. Rupert will follow and just hold an
Sure.
action until he gets into range.
Hold a melee for when someone gets up. Okay.
Yeah.
Duradon.
Cool. I had to put the Kari jackpot. So
Oh, you put
Um,
curry on?
yeah.
Oh, I should play that in the
Yes.
background.
Fucking.
Please do.
Wait,
Cool,
hold
cool,
on.
cool,
What
cool. So
is?
I'm gonna do some shit here. That is normal barbarian shit. First, gonna
Yee.
rage.
Hell yeah.
That's standard. Um,
Where's
gonna get
Akari?
right here.
Oh, there is Akari. I got him.
Cool. And this thing is climbing up the ship.
Get the fuck out of here, Radon. That is absolutely true. He's climbing on the ship right now.
Cool. With my reach weapon, am I gonna be able to get him from where I'm at?
He is 9 feet tall. The ship is 20 feet up. You have 10 feet of reach. Yeah, I'll allow it. You can climb close enough, like down the rope ladder, close enough to hit him, but not like, close enough for him to fight back or be out of range.
Cool. Gonna go ahead and hit that shit. Cool. And same shit we've been doing all night. Reckless. And Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
Does not have sadistic yet.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
20 to hit. Cool.
It's gonna be a 14 on these ACs.
Okay. That is. Jesus Christ. 28.
34.
34. Still up.
Still up. It's hurt.
Cool.
He's still up.
All right. Then gonna go ahead for a second one.
That hits.
Cool.
You can roll if you want, but you don't need to. The minimum is enough to take him out. First mimic down, you boof, just begin slamming the end of the halberd down to the mimic, and you watch as it opens its mouth to spray acid at you, and you just stab the halberd into its mouth and rip out its tongue, and it is dead.
Good shit. Yeah, and Duradon is just gonna stand as the fucking front line, cackling. This time, because it is so many individuals, he has applied the mask, and so he's kind of masked within his rage.
Mask up.
Yeah. Get ready for the
Mask up 10 feet away. COVID rules, baby.
Yeah.
All right. End of your turn. Cyrus is up. Oh boy. Oh wait, I forgot she could do that. She is concentrating on control water still. There's no water around, but because of her subclass, she can hold concentration on 2 spells. So she's gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam. I forget when I build characters and then don't use them for fuck, how many sessions has it been? It says 120 feet. There's a 5 foot.
Oh my god. It's been almost a year.
Has
It
it?
has.
I think so.
Oh,
Our first
God,
session was like late February or early March, I think.
I think it was
it's
like
early
middle of March. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting close, lads. Getting close.
Wild.
If I put this right there, perfect. Actually, maybe not do black on black. That might be hard to see. Let me go put. It's Moonbeam. We'll do white. She's just gonna drop Moonbeam right in the smack dab center of these guys. They both need to make con saves or take 2d10 radiant. That's shitty damage. Alright. Con save. Blue. Fail, that's a 2. Fail, that's a 9. They both take 9 points of radiant damage. As a just massive beam pillar of light slams into the cracked earth beneath her. And then she's gonna use her movement to climb up to the crow's nest. as she made a bet that she was gonna live, and she's gonna fucking hold her end of the deal on that. Bonus action doesn't have anything. It's not a spell, so that's end of her turn. Mimic's turn. So here's the thing. This area is difficult terrain. There's multiple rope ladders. These guys don't give a fuck. Orange makes it onto the ship, no problem. Pink, I'm gonna make him roll either athletics or acrobatics. He's gonna choose athletics. And he's gonna see if he can clear his ally in a jump. That is a 16. He absolutely can. Oof. Mimics are on board. Other ones, that's 5'10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Action dash. Whip. Action dash. Get him on the ship. Same thing with this guy. They do need to make another con save at the start of their turn. They jump at me. That's a natural 1. And that is a 5. Jesus Christ, they are rolling low. So they do take another 2d10. 12 points of damage. Gotcha. Let me write that down quick. Cool. I'm actually gonna do a movement of all these guys at once, so I don't have to keep doing it later. This guy's 5'10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash 40, 45, 50, 55. He's gonna get right here. Actually, you know what? Fucking Red's gonna stay right at the bottom where he is. He's fine. Yellow's gonna go here. He's gonna dash and attempt to leap onto the deck. That has a 15. He can more than do so. And these guys are gonna stay on the ground and shoot as well. Okay, so shit ton of attack rolls coming at you. First 2 at Duradon. 2 attacks. That is a 20 to hit, and that is a 17 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Cool. Here's where the fun begins. So you take 4 plus 5. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And half down to 4. And then you take an additional 7 points of piercing damage, half down to 3, because I can do math. But I need you to go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw, big boy.
Got you. I can do math. Yes.
With advantage.
Cool. Strength saving throw.
Uh-huh. Damn it. I'll get you. I'll get you. You feel a strong pull towards its mouth. Cool. That's those 2.
Both of them gets marked as well. They're soul attached.
Yep. Orange and pink are gonna go after Mustang. Oh boy, that is a 25. That is an 18.
Those both hit.
Minimum damage. So that's 6 points of damage.
Ew.
Minimum damage again. 12 points of damage.
Ew.
That's only 1. So I need you to go ahead and make me a strength saving throw. Same thing.
Okay.
Other one's gonna attack Reese for 14. That misses.
That's 12.
Yes. Goody. So,
Don't talk to me like that, Dom.
hey man, I make fun little creatures with very low DCs, but very fun features if you fail them. Rictus, Mammoth, you can't even see him, Duradon, Zyrus, and Kipley, because you're in the air. You watch as Mustang, even though he is in a ghostly form, gets swallowed whole by a mimic and disappears into his mouth.
This is the second time in a campaign that I've been eaten. Vor follows me wherever I go.
When was the first time you got eaten?
Not in this campaign. It was in a
Okay.
different campaign. Only my character got eaten. Second time.
Gotcha. All right, I was gonna feel like I don't think I've eaten you before.
No.
But the good thing is, Pink can't attack you because he's inside. You're inside the orange's mouth. So he'll make his other attack against Reese, which does hit.
Does that mean I get?
That is...
No.
1 point to, or 1 point, 6 points to Reese. These are gonna be a lot of deck saves. Duradon, Kipley, Mammoth, and Xyrus need deck saves, please, and Danka. DC 15. Cyrus fails. Cool. That is a fail from Kipley and Xyrus.
I have a quick question.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I held my action for when one got close.
Oh, right. You can absolutely
Will
swing.
I take it
swing...
after at the end?
Well, I'll take it just now. Right after I roll damage.
Okay.
But you can take it either on green or on sleepy because they both approach you at the same time.
Okay.
Your choice. 17 points of damage to Kipley, to Xyrus, and half of that. So, God, I can do math. 9 points of damage to Mammoth and Duradon, who can have it again, of course.
What is that?
Acid damage.
Like they're spitting it?
They are loogiing, like, you see,
Okay.
Red is holding Yellow Mimic, and he is pulling his tongue back and shooting loogies at you.
Okay.
Like, it is a ball of acid.
Ugh.
And it
Which one
feels
technically
disgusting.
Which one technically shoots?
Yellow technically shot at you.
Okay, so he's also soul attached, and those are all of my souls for right now.
Yeah. If you could be a darling and mark that down on your end, I have 15 bajillion shit. I could put more markers on them, but I will get so confused. So the ones
Is it a
that
skull? I'll denote it.
is sleep, green, and yellow should be the ones marked by your end now.
Yes, sir.
Cool. And I think that is all they can do. Oh, blue can take a loogie as well. Blue will take a loogie at Rupert, because fuck Rupert. He hasn't been hit yet.
Hey.
Gonna kill that monkey. Go ahead, roll me a deck save for Rupert, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Looking to see what his deck
They
is.
jump. I love it.
Just add 1 to this.
Sure. Looking to beat a 15, so you need to roll 14 or above when you
15.
make it. Nice. So I gotta roll. Actually, we'll use the same rolls last time. He takes 9 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you can also make your held attack. You can make it on green or sleepy.
It'd probably be green, because I think green jumped up here first.
Yeah, go for
I'll
it.
just go with green. Uh, 17.
Hits.
Oof. Be 14 damage.
He's hurting. Not down, but he hurting. All right. I believe I forget rulings because I run too many games. Jared, or anyone who remembers, is home ruling of 2 attacks for held actions been used here before? I forget if we have. If you have extra attack.
I know it's used for legendary actions. I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
I'd
I
always
don't remember
thought
if you
like
use
a-
that for reactions or not.
Yeah, I'd always thought with the reaction it was just 1.
I think we'll just keep it at 1 for now because I don't remember being used to it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So that is Mammoth as you. You now see all of these guys leaping onto the ship and just tearing into your friends, and some loogieing you from afar.
Yeah, that's gross.
It is.
First, we're gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. We're gonna healing word Kipley.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh baby. And then cause I'm fucking sick as hell, I'm gonna chalice myself.
Because I'm sick as hell.
I don't know where it went.
Because I'm so radical.
Yeah, dude, I'm awesome. I have too many things on my fucking sheet.
Hey,
I'm just
man.
gonna manually roll.
Go for it. I think it's
Whatever
a
plus
D8,
5.
right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
13 or 12.
12 points of healing back to you.
And then
Then what we doing?
can I forcibly remove
Oh god,
one
no.
of one of them from the stack, like so that they can't shoot anymore? No,
Like
I
try
guess
and
that.
pry them off?
Yeah.
You would have to get close to attempt it.
I can be 30 feet away. I assume with Thorn Whip.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah. Yeah, if you thorn whip one, you forced movement, yeah, you could pull it away.
I
Although
don't even know if
you
it's
don't know
worth it, though.
how useful that'd be because it can use its movement
Yeah.
to just converge again. But you can up to you. You can also, if you would like, you can thorn whip them off the ship if you go behind them.
Yeah.
If you're looking to get some of them off of Duradon or Ghibli.
This is. Uh. Damn. Uh.
What we doing?
I'm just gonna guiding bolt this one.
Sure, go for it.
Click it, but
Or Guiding Bolt, yellow? Gotcha. Yeah, go for it.
awesome.
20 definitely hits.
For big 20, baby.
Shit, nice. Good stuff.
Good shit.
From the top ropes, as you're like literally almost like sniping from your broom, you just look down, you think about Thorn Whipping, you're like, I prefer to kill. Shoot, a beam of starlight energy shoots out, and it impacts into it. It looks hurt, but more importantly, next attack has advantage. So I'll put a little target on yellow for next attack roll on yellow gets advantage. Hell yeah. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Kipley, 15 feet in the air, you see your friends are being surrounded, and the yellow mimic is glowing.
Okay. Ugh. She's gonna drop 5 feet to here.
Okay.
And she's gonna try using her Fey presence.
Ooh, what's the radius on that?
10-foot cube.
10-foot cube. Centered on yourself, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can get all 3 of them.
Okay.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Blue is a DC 16.
Yeah.
It's a fail. They do not have ooh, natural 20 on heart. And an 8 on green. So that's 2 fails and 1 success. And this is to charm or frighten. So I think you can choose when you use
I
the.
can. I'm trying to read
yeah.
if I charm them. Am I allowed?
If you charm them, they just don't attack you. If you frighten them, all melee attacks going out have disadvantage as long as you are within their eyesight.
Okay.
Just up to you. It's rather, would you not be hit by 2 of them, or would you rather have them have disadvantage attacks while you're still up? Up to you.
And that's on everyone?
That's just on green and blue, yeah, for all of their attacks.
No, I'm sorry. So they have disadvantage for.
You would have disadvantage on all attack rolls going out on anyone else. On anyone, including you. Excuse me.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone.
So then she'll do that then.
Blue and green are frightened. Gotcha. Cool. That's your action.
Yes.
Cool.
And then
Anything else
Oh.
for movement?
yes, she's going to use the rest of her movement. So she moved 5 feet. She's down. She's gonna go. She's gonna go here, but then 10 feet up in the air. So she's 15 feet up in the air again.
Be in the air. Gotcha. Okay. Mustang.
Yeah. 20 feet in the air. I'm sorry, I can't do math.
I was gonna say, I think you're already. I was doing
Yeah, I'm
mental math. So I was like,
sorry.
you're already 10 feet in the air. You're going 10 feet up.
Yeah, my bad.
If George likes eggs and Harry likes cakes, what do they bring to the party? I don't know. Mustang, that's you. You
What
are.
happened
You
if
are.
I black lunged inside this guy?
Oh God.
Yeah.
He would probably develop cancer in a few months. You can absolutely do so if you'd like.
I think I wish that upon him and his bloodline. So,
What is the save?
I mean, does he get any sort of anything happen if the save is just if it's happening inside him?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be. I'll add +2 to your modifier for your spell DC because you're inside of him.
It's a 6. Well, let me see. What is it? Yeah, it's 16, so it'll be 18.
18. Okay. And what is the actual save? Is it con?
Yeah,
con,
I
right?
think it's Constitution or Dex you get to choose, but I feel like con makes sense here. You can't really move out of the way. Or...
Can't really use Dex to avoid that.
No, it's just a con save.
That is an 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay, on a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and trying to breathe. If the creature starts its turn within the clouds, they take 1d6 fire damage.
Cool. You will take the fire damage with it if you don't move. But
I'll just eat it for breakfast.
sure. All right, that's your action, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it's how many d6?
Just one.
We're gonna double that because it's inside of them.
It's 1d6 plus 5.
Yeah, we're gonna be 2d6 plus 5 for that shit because he physically has smoke coming out of his mouth and burning his body.
Okay. Let's. Should I roll now or?
It's at the top of his turn.
Yeah,
we'll get there when we get there.
Bonus action. I don't think I can do anything.
That wasn't a spell, so if you want to like healing word or anything like that, you can.
I don't think I have healing word.
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah.
You can use it to ponder your situation.
Yeah, I think
inside.
I'll use my bonus action to curse this mimic and this island, and curse himself for being so trusting.
You feel the curse set in and do absolutely nothing. Rictus.
All I can do is some melee, so I will take a swing at green.
Melee.
Go. First one is 26.
26 is gonna hit.
I would hope so.
Shit, Rick.
If I say miss, be concerned for your life.
And then,
ooh, nice. 17 points of damage. This is on green?
yes.
yeah. He's in single digits.
Okay.
If you saw the number, you probably cry.
His second swing on green. Ooh,
13. 14 to hit. Gets stuck on the wood, doesn't go through. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Rupert's gonna swing at the one above him. Is that a mask that's on that one?
It's Sleepy. Yeah, he's
Sleepy. Okay.
I ran out of colors. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. 18.
18 hits. Sleepy already got fucked up. 5.
For 5. And then he will use his savage attack to do another.
Oh, Fury of the Small.
Fury of the Small. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, to do another 5 points.
Yeah,
to
10. Do another 5 points. Yeah.
You want Rupert just hits 2 metal hands on the opposite side of the chest. You just hear cracking noises, and the eye kind of squints. in pain as he breaks through the wood of his metal fists.
Nice.
Definitely has the type advantage in this, metal versus wood. Hell yeah. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Duradon.
I'm gonna legendary after his turn.
Oh, okay. You gonna burn your last inspiration?
Yep.
Go for it. What are you doing?
The first one is going towards green.
Go
Of course,
for
this
it.
is still gonna be the same shit.
It's only gonna be God, I was really hoping you'd miss. He dies. He had 2 hit points left. He did.
And then the second attack is going towards Sleepy.
Go for it. As Mimic very tired. 14 is exactly what you need to hit.
Cool. It's 14 plus fucking 3 because he's solo attached. But that is going to be 26,
Ooh, mama.
34.
34 points of damage. Cuckoo. Duradon, you whip around with the halberd. I honestly, not even looking at the back, you just stab Green through the wood, and you can hear the splintering of wooden teeth fall into the floor, and you yank it and bring it around in a swipe, and you cut the Mimic's legs off, and it falls into the ground and looks up at you as you just stab repeatedly the end of the pole arm into its mouth until it dies. Hell yeah. Good fucking shit. Cool.
Now for my actual turn.
Yeah. That was just your legendary action.
Yeah. Cool. People got swallowed up there. People also got attacked up there.
You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the bodies because they're massive.
I'll like turning around to Rictus. I'll say, do you want north or south? Sorry, not north or south. East or west. Left or right.
Do you want north or south? Choose south. Get out of there.
Up or down? Top or bottom? I'll go right.
Okay, got you. So he's going right to. I'm going left.
All right.
And
Charging left.
Is going to, yep.
Go for it.
Center himself between these two fuckers.
So
gonna go
because you reckless on the turn before in your legendary action. It resets back to normal on this turn. Blue, you already have advantage because he is frightened. If you would like, so you would not have to reckless if you want to keep that. You can still if you like, but, it's up to you.
Yeah, we're still gonna reckless because unfortunately I have to call it on the first attack I do. But funny enough, I'm not attacking blue. I'm gonna attack the heart.
Go for it. Attack the heart. He's the one that holds them together.
Gotcha.
Yeah, go for it.
That is, of course, gonna be all the same shit. Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Same shit, different toilet is so good.
That's gonna be 35 for the first hit.
Oh, he hurting. Heart had not yet taken a whole lot of damage, but he hurting now.
Second attack.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit.
It's gonna be 34.
34 points of damage. Like, turn on. You fully made a bet that you were gonna kill the most things and then still survive. All of you can see why as Durdon tears through 3 mimics in a row, just cleaving wildly, and just this massive smile behind the mask. He falls dead.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He again, the halberd, as he does like all this in quick succession, it is like the halberd are effectively claws or an extended arm. And he is very primal with kind of his movements, and does not have the tact of a fighter. but instead is just like ripping through and kind of using the instrument and tools in kind of the most savage and untrained ways that still work with the weapon in and of itself.
And you all begin to realize why his nickname is the Savage Hunter. Cool. At the top of the round, two things happen.
No.
No. At the top of the round, wait, where's Buddy? Where's Buddy? Beep. We're gonna grab you right here. And green died, so you are now green. Congratulations, you got a promotion. You see another wave of mimics beginning to come in. But also Duradon. You see your vassalship token is flashing.
Do I have to? Can I just like quick tap it to see what it says, or do I have to hold it?
I'll allow it. And in the midst of battle, you kind of quickly, it's kind of like pulling it on speakerphone. You just kind of slap it with your halberd, and then just kind of throw it up and hold it in your teeth. And you hear, Duradon, are you still there? Savage Hunter.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Are you alive?
What the fuck kind of question?
It's your voice. It's your voice.
Evelyn Kroll has sent out a response team. ETA is now. Because hey, we have an A-class Vulcan en route. Survive few seconds, she be there.
Oh, we're on the island. On the phone.
And you go ahead and make me a history check. With advantage.
History advantage. Roll.
Natural 20. Cool. So with natural 20, you know exactly what this roll is. You are nowhere near it, but you are very well aware of what it is. A Vulcan is the role right underneath sponsor. It is sponsors in training, and it is the highest role that you can achieve in the Paradise Peaks military. They are essentially like lone wolves who do missions that would take all of you guys to do by themselves. So like if shit goes wrong, you and a sponsor isn't around or in the nearby area, you send Vulcans. And you haven't met many, but you know they are very good at their job. As not many of them have died in their years of service to Paradise Peak. So yeah, a little bit of hope burns in Durdon's chest. After seeing the waves of mimics continue and hearing of Vulcans on the way, you're like, oh, thank God. Cool. Let me go ahead. Roll real quick. Ooh, okay, wow. That fits perfect. At the top, Zyrus's turn. Zyrus moves Moonbeam in the middle of both of them. 2 con saves. Fail. Jesus Christ. 5. I have rolled so many 5s tonight. Both of them fail. No, 16 points of damage. Both yellow and red are looking fucked up. Zyrus moves to the crow's nest, is gonna crouch up top there, and is just gonna end her turn. On the mimic's turn, you watch as the floor begins to glow a bright blue, and in a 30-foot radius, you watch as a runic circle begins to write itself down on the island's floor and burst into this almost like pentagram-like circle. And you watch as the floor turns into this complete like milky blue energy. almost like it looks like waves of the ocean as it begins to like kind of fall in on itself, almost like blue mercury flowing around in a pan. And these sigils begin to swarm, and you watch as a head begins to pop slowly out of it, rising up. You see white hair, blue glasses, a long, dark trench coat, falling off kind of like tails on the end of it, a kind of gray sweater, black pants, black shoes, and a sword at their side. And immediately, everyone except for Duradon, go ahead and make me a history check with advantage.
That checks.
How do you do it with advantage?
If you on D&D Beyond, you just hold Shift and then click, and it'll
Oh,
do it
cool.
twice.
I just right click on it.
Or you can,
Select
yeah,
knowledge.
or you can just do it twice.
Thank God for advantage.
15, 17. Oh, I guess Mustang wouldn't either. Sorry, Mustang. Sorry, I forgot. But Rictus and Mammoth. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Rictus and Mammoth. Both of you look, and with a mix of excitement, warmth, and a little bit of like, oh shit. You both immediately recognize the woman that emerges from the portal. As it's been a while since you saw her.
Ah.
A while as in since the second session. As you see Jay step out of the portal. The very same woman that you met all the way back in the slumbering thicket. All the way back at the first point where this is the woman who called out the souls of Reese and her minion.
Wow.
And also the one that you learned was much higher level than you when you looked at it through Kipley's lens. And you watch as she apparates, falling out of the ritual circle. The ritual disappears. And she looks around, looks at you guys, and goes, oh, motherfucker. And coming in on an initiative of 20 as well, but she has a higher dex. She's gonna go ahead and cast Steel Wind Strike. I'm gonna choose 1,
God,
2,
let's
3,
go.
4, 5, all the mimics at the top. And it's gonna go ahead and make 5 separate attack rolls on them. Ooh, as 28, 23, 27, 25, 50. Okay. Well, my enemies just are fucked tonight. And a natural 20 for the last one. Cool. So my dice hate me unless it's helping you. Good. It's fucking fantastic. Cool. So here's the fun thing. I need to roll twice. So that's 45 points of damage to the 4 mimics.
Jeez.
And then, because she crit on the last one, that's 62 points on the
Yeah.
last. The mimic, the green mimic that just arrived there, bounding, full sprint. You watch as, in a flash, completely gone, a sound of what sound. It almost sounds like vibrating steel after you slam something metal and it reverberates. Echoes throughout the air, and immediately all of the mimics have a similar slash mark in their torso, and the green mimic is just iced. It's gone. And then she can choose to teleport within 10 feet of a creature, and she's going to teleport right there. And you see she looks back at all of you guys and goes, if you want to survive, I highly suggest that you move your asses and find a way to get that ship moving, because there's a lot more here than I'm willing to kill for you, so get in gear. That's her turn. And I think, unless we have overall consensus, I think that might be a good stopping point for tonight. Unless you want to go through another round of combat, because it is almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm good for more.
Yeah,
One more round?
I'm good.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right. Mimic's turn then. Top of the turn, orange, con save is a fail. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 5 for me. Mustang?
Who? Oh.
For
yes,
Black
sir.
Lung.
Yes, sir. Okay. 2, please. 15.
15. Okay, so he takes 15 points of fire damage. You are gonna take 7. And you are spit out.
I'll eat that
As
fire
it
damage for
is-
breakfast.
yeah. Just coughing and spitting onto the ground. However, you are spat right in front of Pink. It's gonna take 2 attacks at you. Both hit.
Great.
Try and do this quick. Hit. And a hit. That is 2. Ooh. 18 points of slashing damage as it choof. And I'm sorry, but make me another strength save. If you get spat out and then get immediately eaten again, my night will be made.
Yep, it just might happen. Strength is one of my worst stats. Let's see. 14.
18. It was DC 15.
Damn.
I'm
just-
sorry.
Another one.
I'm
Another one.
sorry. It helped.
One
It's
to the
again. Blue is gonna make disadvantage attacks against Duradon. It's 13.
It's a straight roll,
Ooh.
actually, because I
wait,
used
true. So then that would become a 17 and a 28.
Both of those hit.
Wonderful. Oh, and that is 2 6s.
Wait,
you-
hold on, DM. Before that happens,
Yeah.
the first one hits, which makes him soul attached.
True.
If
He's not yet hit
if he would like,
yet.
he could roll an extra dice on that second one. If he's feeling like he wants to be a little bit more beefy. I don't know if he wants to do that, but he can if he wants to.
It's a monster, for
he-
sure. I'll take it.
Ooh.
Oh, oh my god. Okay, we're good. I mean, it's not going to do a lot of damage because you have everything, but I rolled 3 6s. So that's 18 plus 15. What is that? Oh, wait, no, not 18. Just 18 plus. That's 28. 28 because he doesn't add a +5 in the last one. Just extra die. So it's 28 halved down to 14 points of damage. As he just is clawing and biting at you. I need you to make me a strength save. Still at advantage. Looking for a 15 or above.
Fucking, you can do math, you dumb shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
Locked in. I did insult myself and locked
Locked
in.
Roger that. We're
Strength
locked
save.
in.
That is a 24.
Oh, you bastard. You're not eating, I guess. Cool,
sorry.
cool. I will need deck saves from Rictus, Duradon, and yeah, I think just Rictus and Duradon.
Okay.
Fail. Fail. Oh wait, no, that's an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Success. I was disadvantaged for some reason. That is 3d6. Consistently rolling 17 on that damage roll. Nice. 17
Is
points
this
of damage.
yellow?
Huh?
Is this yellow?
This is the one attacking you would be yellow, yes. So 17 points of damage.
If he wants to, he can.
That's on. That's
add-
not on. That's only on weapon attacks, right? Or attack rolls.
No, that. So the specific reading of it is if it's something that does damage, or sorry, I said specific and then proceeded to. The third option that they have is, if the user casts a spell or use an ability that will require a saving throw to deal damage, such as a fireball or breath weapon, the creature can make me take extra damage equal to twice my level.
Oh,
If he
shit.
wants to inflict that, he can choose to. He can choose not to, but if he wants to,
Yeah, sure. He'll add an extra 10 points of damage on top of that. So 27.
Gotcha.
Hey
and
man,
I
you give
save.
the creatures mechanics, not fucking use it. But it's 17 points to Rictus.
Gotcha.
And then Orange is spending his turn coughing up a mix of blood and smoke. These 4 are gonna go all attack Jay. And this one can only spit because he can't make it around. Cool. That is a miss. That is a miss. That is a. It would be a hit, but she shields. That is a miss. That is a miss. That is a miss. You watch as an already hard to hit elven woman cast shield, and all of these mimics begin to just wail on her. She doesn't make a dex save though. Ooh, that's a failure. So she will take 14 points of damage. Cool. And that, I believe, is all the mimics can do. Yeah, no. Mammoth.
We'll do a healing word on Rictus,
Oh yeah.
and then I kind of assume Duradon doesn't want heals.
How would you say that?
I mean,
Why would you say that, man? I'm trying to live.
if you I mean if you want and need to give them to someone else by all means, but I would not.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure Duradon is well within range to activate his abilities.
Yeah.
Actually, on this character, none of my abilities require me to be like half health, so we improved. We stepped forward.
Oh.
Just remember the last time with Kipley just happened to be low health because she fucking rolled insane. Hell yeah. So you're gonna heal Duradon?
Yeah, I guess because I'm
for it.
indecisive.
I guess.
I,
Tess will heal you. Whatever. Hey, go ahead and roll a d8.
I have. Okay, I gotta find. I know I like put it. Oh,
I
okay, 6.
think
I know I like added it as a special thing, but I don't know where I put it.
it might be a little bitch and not show up because it is part of the let's see. Yeah, no. You can I think yeah, you can click on it. It's pretty fucking hidden. When you look and pull up the menu for Starry Form, when you see Chalice, there's a little there's a little B that you have to click on right
Oh.
after the 1d8 plus wisdom. Yeah. There's no
Okay.
easy way to do it. You have to actually pull up Starry Form every time.
I remember I added it as like a custom attack so I could get that button, but I don't. Whatever.
It's an
Anyways,
attack.
it's
we'll find it later. It's fine.
it's 6 plus 5, so
yeah.
11.
Oh, thank you.
And then
Hey, Mumu.
I'm gonna try to find my fucking cantrips in all this big ass list.
Go for the entire list. Pull up the scroll that is never ending of God.
Can I throw the produce flame in the same like action?
Yeah, you can. The wording is a bitch, but yes, you can absolutely cast it and then throw it.
Okay, then we'll do that on that.
On
that
yellow,
gang.
sure. You'll need to get a little bit closer, but you can absolutely do so.
Oh, okay.
So you're 20 feet in the air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're either have to lower yourself down, or you're gonna have to fly over it.
I'll fly to like the edge of the ship if that works.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a tech roll.
Okay, well. Oh, I keep thinking that's a 1. It always lands upside down.
Yeah, 15 hits. 9 points of damage, and that's on yellow.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll one more time because it has advantage for its next hit,
Oh, sweet.
just in case you crit. 14?
Negative.
Same thing. But 9 points of fire damage is enough anyways, as it goes up in flames.
Excellent.
You watch as the produce flame hits the chest, and it starts to like kindle, slowly burning into like a larger flame, and it's alive during the entire process. So it
Oh,
just starts
no.
like running around as its head is on fire, and
Running around at
patting
half
it with its
speed.
arms. Yeah. Cool. That is your. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Kipley.
All right, she's going to. Just move here, and she will do 2 Eldritch Blasts at this one.
Go for it.
18 and
Definitely hits.
17.
Definitely hits. Did you see oof when you're rolling really well?
It's only 17 that you say that about.
Megan expects absolutely nothing but the best from Kipley.
18's fine, but 17 is a no-go.
Peasant scum rolling only 19 points of damage. Awesome. Pink has barely been hit, but 19 points is still a good chunk. Cool. That is your action. Bonus anything?
I think she just looks down at Rictus and Mammoth and just says, "She said we need to move the ship. How the fuck are we supposed to get the ship back down into the water? It's like 1,000 feet down." And that's it.
Great bonus action. We
Thanks.
love that. Very important task at hand. Mustang, you're in a very familiar situation, bud.
These bitches
Aw.
never learn.
Actually, question. Is Black Lung concentration?
I
I think it is.
think it is.
Go ahead and roll me a con check real quick.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
An 8.
You
Oh.
drop concentration, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
You were hit last turn.
I will cast it again.
Sure. Another fucking. Let's see. Oh, he would have gotten a 16, but he is fucking okay. Yeah, he fails.
Shouldn't have eaten me, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. Go ahead and just roll damage now because we're gonna end probably after, unless you guys want to keep fucking going because you're insane. Unless you want to keep going for another round after
I
this.
mean, it's 10 p.m. for me on a Friday. My answer is yes, but
11.
Just roll it now. Roll the damage now.
11.
11 points. Pink is looking very hurt.
There are easier meals out there.
There are easier meals, and they keep making the mistake of eating you, so... Oh,
When will they learn?
well, probably never. That's your turn, Rictus, that's you.
First, he will give Mammoth a thumbs up as he flies overhead for the heals.
yeah.
And then he'll look over to Kipley to answer her question. He's like, I have no idea how to get this thing down. And then he will
Make me an
run up.
intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
You're a smart feller.
You're a smart
Yeah.
feller. You got some intelligence behind you. 14? Do you want to use that D4?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I sure
You can
will.
if you want.
Yep.
Go ahead. 16 is enough. It's not the best way because you don't know how to do it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But you just saw Only, oh god, it's so sad that it's only been like 6 minutes of in-game time. Only a few minutes ago, you saw Rupert turn to a giant, colossal crystalline gorilla.
Uh-huh.
If you could make him do that again, you could probably make him move the ship.
Well, it used... Didn't that use my spell slots for him to do that? Would I
Yeah.
know that?
You would need someone to probably transfer over some spell slots to do it again, but that's one surefire way to do it.
Hey Jay.
That's
Okay.
still a 1,000-foot drop for a little rickety ship.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I said it was one way to do it. I never said it was the best way.
That's not a way.
Jay said to find a way to get the ship off. So the presumed notion behind that statement is she has some way to help the ship. Otherwise, she is a complete dick who just wants you to kill yourselves off the ship.
I couldn't feather fall a boat, could I?
Damn.
Maybe.
What?
There's an option. Anyway, I'll take 2 swings at...
Go for it.
Yeah.
Smack that hoe.
Smack that chest.
17
17
for the first
hits.
one. And then the second swing.
Mama, he is hurting nice. 26 hits. You have to roll real low for him to live, but 15 points is not low. Rictus walks up, dragging the fucking warhammer on the side as the kind of like sparks against the boat. You feel this spark kind of jettison your arm forward as it kind of like shocks you a bit, holding it in your gauntlet, and you hit it with a strength that you didn't know you had in your tiny gnome body, and then follow up by putting the hammer inside the actual mimic and just turning it, and you feel the jaw snap and the head falls back.
Nice.
Damn.
Dead.
And then Rupert will run up.
And
hit
smack
me.
the shit out of the one that's holding
Yep.
fucking Mustang?
Yep.
Go for it.
Big
24. Cool. 8 points. So here's the fun thing. Can you
Uh-oh.
read me Black Lung, please, Ash? Does it say anything about reactions, or is it just actions? think
Let's
it's
see. I think it's just actions, but it's it says it's action that turn.
So it can still use reactions. You watch as it sees Rupert coming up and ting 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 ting, like rapidly coming towards him, and it just froze and throw up's mammoth right in front of, or froze Mustang right in front of him, and Mustang comes out into a metal fist swinging at him, and
Oh, no.
ting!
Oh
Just
no.
kind of like that slow motion moment where like someone's not paying attention, some sort of show or anime, and the fist slowly sinks into their face. You can see the impact motion. Rupert just, oh no, swings and smacks Mustang in the face for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. But you were no longer inside the mimic's mouth.
Yay! But I am almost dead.
Hey, you're dead on the outside world. Cool. That is, I believe that's your turn, Rictus. Right?
Yes. Yep. That's it.
Duradon.
Same shit.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yep.
Go for it. Same shit, same toilet. You have a move. Hell yeah, that hits.
Ooh, that is going to be okay. 25 points.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit. Well, I have to do math real quick. Sorry, brain. It's 21, 25. Yeah, Blue's fucking iced. Yeah, Blue's gone. You just tear through him.
Five.
It is difficult terrain there, but if you want, you can just jump from the ship to the ground.
Cool. I still want to remain on the ship. I just gotta
Alright.
get to.
Oh, you want to get to Pink? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can get there.
Cool.
As Duradon hums to himself as he menacingly walks across the ship.
Yep.
Duradon
Listen
world.
with it. Cool. What can I fucking get? I don't think I can get anything. Just have to fucking maybe toss a javelin at this dude.
Yeah, you can absolutely do so.
Yeah, because reaching gonna get me where I need to be.
Or if you want, you can drop your halberd and pull out your bow.
That is also very true.
Which just be on the floor
Yeah,
in front of you.
cool. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to. Oh fuck! This is gonna hurt so much. First things first.
You're the realist.
Mammoth. When
Yes.
you healed me, and this is more so of a combination of Mammoth and DM question. Did it feel like natural magic affecting me, and more specifically, did it feel like druidic magic healing me?
I I mean, I would assume, but
Well, here's
not
the
in the
thing.
traditional sense.
I want you to go ahead and roll me a insight check. This is going to be DC 20
DC 20. Cool.
because you have never seen a druidic circle of stars before. Just going off like pure intuition.
Not an advantage, but
Not
yes,
advantage.
the first
16, not
one.
enough. You're unsure.
Cool. Gotcha. All right. Cool. So we press on, we press forward, we do what we can. So instead, I am going to try to walk this creature down. Bonus action, I'm going to take a couple of the javelins and stab them into my abdomen.
As you do.
Pull them as you do, and pull them out with crystalline carbonate of their own. And I am going to lay shoot with the bow at the creature. Got you. Make sure I'm taking. Okay, I got the proper shit plucked on there. That is going to be not an advantage. The first one's at 24.
Yeah, it's gonna do it.
Cool. All right. And I am going to put in that bardic inspiration as damage on this as well. That is going to be 18 plus.
Anything but a 1. Nice.
That is
so
23.
This is one of those moments, kind of like Helm's Deep, where you have a bunch of competent individuals fighting monsters, not the smartest of creatures, who are just running in, attacking wildly, and trying to consume everything in their way. And then you have the Savage Hunter, who does this for a living, is known for just pure violence and the ability to take absurd amounts of damage and keep walking. And then you watch as he just murders 4 of these things in a matter of seconds, as Pink also falls dead.
Please.
Hell yeah.
First thing I think I asked, or the first thing he asked, is, "Are you okay, Mustang? Right?"
Yeah, right.
Do you need help? As a civilian fallen,
Could use some assistance, but I don't want to put you out none. And as he says that, he looks like he's about to die for the second time.
If you can catch, he'll sauce you 2 potions of healing. us. I don't know. We're still in combat. I'm sorry.
You already
I
used your
forgot. My
object
bad.
interaction this turn for pulling
Yeah,
out, so unfortunately
my bad.
not.
I completely forgot. Yes, that is my turn. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
You tease.
You can. I have them right here if you want to get them. But you can pull them off his belt next turn if you want. Cool. Do you guys want to go for another round? It's up to you.
No, Dom, I don't want to go for another round.
Okay.
What kind of question is that, man?
Hey, you know, people come from work and they're tired. I have to make sure.
I was gonna say I'm feeling
no.
pretty sleepy, but
I say
Yeah.
people is also me. I'm.
yeah.
It may just be 10 for us, Ryan, but I go to bed like a grandma. It's so past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Do you want
been
to
up a
call
long
it?
time.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I figured as much.
It's about
Um,
12:30 for me, so
It
It's
is
1:20
same.
in the morning. I could go for much longer, but I could sense the weariness amongst us. So I think as much as we want to continue, we will call it and pick up next week in the midst of the grand escape from Mimic Island.
gotta figure out how to
As
get
you
the
are
boat off of
fighting,
here.
there's still dozens of more mimics that have not yet arrived on the battlefield. Am I gonna make you fight them all? Probably not. Will you maybe escape? Hopefully. I don't know. But we'll find out then.
I now have a personal vendetta against the Monarch of Mimics.
So here's the problem. Here is the problem. With your whole insight check on that, is like the island didn't have any plans to destroy the ship or hurt you.
Bruh.
It just said it was putting you on top of it. It's just it's one of those things where it technically didn't lie or have any sort of mistruth behind what it was saying. It just hid the fact that
It's called lying by omission.
Well, no, it didn't admit anything.
It
didn't know
omitted that there was hungry mimics on top of
well,
it.
you didn't even know that was an option, so
That's why it's lying by
Because he
omission.
omitted it.
a tiny little omission.
Dude.
That's a
But
lot of
20
tiny
comes
omissions,
around,
dog.
I'm fucking this guy up level 20. Like I am ending this dog's life.
Okay, if you live till then, I'll gladly have that set up. But
It's so over. I should have known Emrakul would be
yeah, no.
betray
When
me.
you guys like the way things were going. By the way, I'm still happy that it's only like 5 minutes of in-game time after like 4 or 5
Dude.
hours of playing.
Literally
It's
4.5
so great.
hours.
But like when you guys were running away, I was like, if they keep running away, like they have a very strong chance because Jared rolled so well on the luck check, he cut off 6 minutes of arrival time for Evelyn Kroll's specific help. The help from fucking Bell was still only going to be 10 minutes. They weren't rushing. But because you rolled so well, because you used your vouchership token for it, yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'll reward trying to get shit done. And you rolled really low on initiative too, so she popped in after 3 rounds, and bada bing, bada boom. If you tried to run away, you probably had a higher chance of doing that once fucking Jay was there. But hey, we make the choices that we make, and we fucking live with them.
I was so sure this bitch was friendly. I was
I
so
was so
confident.
It's an Eldridge Island. No.
I don't know.
I very much didn't want to be like, oh, it's a fucking it's a bad island trying to murder all of you. You gotta kill it or gotta keep running away. I want to give you options, but I wasn't gonna tell you that like, oh yeah, no, it's sunshine and rainbows. It loves you guys.
It's so over for this island. It is so freaking Jover.
I
Like
very
I'm
much
gonna.
doubt
It's so Jover for this
I will
bitch,
tell
dude.
you right now. I'll tell you right now. Even if you face the Monarch of Mimics, this island has more HP than the Tarask that is dead on top of it. So, if you want to take on both of them, that is the one shot that we do after you become level 20. So in case anyone dies, I don't feel bad.
Elephants never forget, bro. I will not forget
Sure.
this.
Yeah. But
See
fantastic
how it
job,
feels when I hit
everybody.
him with
That
a
went.
Biden blast.
Yeah.
Biden blast.
That went surprisingly good for the choices made.
A lot of nat 20s.
There were so
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
You
dude?
guys rolled so well. It was fucking insane.
You know,
I think
if
I
there's
could count
any,
on one hand, like, how many fuck ups there were.
Yeah. Yeah, it went pretty well. And you actually were strategic, fucking molding the earth or fucking erupting earth so that they had to use their actions to dash to get on the ship. That would have been bad if all of them just jumped fucking Rictus and Mammoth while you're still on the ground.
I was thinking that it. I was like mixing it with spike growth, and so like my whole plan was to just
Yeah.
like keep pulling them around with Thorn Whip, and just make
Oh,
them
I
take
know
like
the old druid trick.
44 damage, but it is
Hey,
what it is. I played heal bot
sometimes
instead.
you make spikes grow, other times you just make the earth sad. And this
Oh,
was this was the latter.
why is
I
it
wonder if the
sad?
island can feel us like molding Earth on its back.
Maybe.
It probably feels good.
Or it probably felt like an insignificant speck for a 20-foot radius when it's miles wide.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a horse where like a fly lands on its back and it can still feel it quite
Yeah.
sensitively.
Yeah. Let's compare the Eldridge the Eldridge city to a horse.
I mean, do you think they're really that different? I'm sure many people are just as scared of them.
I don't know. I think it's a little less it has a little less hair. A little more limbs. It's a little bigger in size.
Does that
Comes
include
comes from a
other
different
people's hair?
plane. Comes from a different plane. I mean, the mimics are hairless, so. And you haven't seen the monarch of mimics, so you don't know whether he has hair on him or not.
Wait, what?
Wait, I thought this island was the monarch.
That's
of
what I
Mimics.
thought.
Oh God, no!
Oh man.
You weren't communicating with a monarch. No, this is the monarch's pet.
Oh, I didn't
Dude,
know. I thought
I
that
was
was
making
the
that
monarch of
very
mimics.
clear.
I thought
No,
that was like
no.
the island
God, no.
was a mimic and
The
also the monarch.
exact description was he rides around on an island, not he
Oh,
is the island. I apologize for the confusion, but no,
Oh.
the monarch of mimics. The reason why I said how important the Tarask detail was is because I said the Tarask died on the island. It was already on here when it died, so you can imagine how strong the island was, but also the creature that was on top of the island that killed the Tarask. So,
I don't
and
know. I just
yeah,
thought the mimic went sicko mode on the Tarask,
I mean, yeah,
and then
the
went island mode. I don't know.
island versus the Tarask would actually be a close fight, but island versus the fucking Monarch of Mimics clearly didn't go well for the little Tarask puppy.
I cannot believe this.
But we'll get there.